Omaha, Nebraska, sorry, with her grandparents. In 1912, she marries Harry A. Williams of Indianapolis, Indiana. They have 3 daughters. 1913, Sally is born. 1915, Mary, Virginia. 1919, Marthina. We like to use those names over again. Unfortunately, she also divorces. She does remarry. They end up in Virginia. And she dies in 1972 and is buried in Omaha. And then we have, actually, this photograph shows her, and there's an invitation on the table where they went to the White House in the 1950s and in 58. They were invited to the White House as descendants. And so the invitation, the program is on the table there, but a newspaper article about that as well. And then we have William Henry Harrison, Russell's son. And he is born August of 1896 in Terre Haute, Indiana. And I'm going to have to speed through him. But William Henry Harrison had quite the career. He is living here in Indianapolis, and then they're back and forth between Indianapolis and Wyoming. And this is his draft card. You can see he's listed in Sheridan, Wyoming. This is the home they lived in for a while here in Indianapolis. In 1937, they're listed here at the city directory at 5729 Washington Boulevard, and that is the home here. They, again, end up in Wyoming. He goes out there probably in the 1940s, more permanently. I'm not sure, again, when they sell their property here. But in the 50s, so 51 to 55, he's elected to the 82nd and 83rd Congress as a House of Representatives from Wyoming. He goes on, he serves several different times. He's in, he's kind of out of office through the 1969 time period. And I have one more to go.
You've got 30 seconds.
I knew I was going to have to get through. But he dies in Wyoming in 1990. And he dies in St. Petersburg, Florida, but he's buried in Sheridan, Wyoming in 1990. So then we have the later generation of Elizabeth Harrison, her children, Benjamin Harrison Walker, born in 1921 in New York City, and Jane Walker Garfield, born in 1929. We don't have as many photographs of them. I need to get with the families and get some additional photographs of these. But this is Jane with her 2 nephews, Benjamin Harrison Walker Jr. and James Harrison Walker, when they were visiting here in 2006. Their father had already passed away at that time. So Benjamin Harrison Walker died in 1995, so that's prior to this visit. And then Jane is the granddaughter that is still living. I have information on where they went to school. Jane is a doctor. There's another photograph. So this actually has some of the McKee side of the family in the photograph and the Walkers. So you have, again, Benjamin Harrison Walker Jr., Jane Walker Garfield, and then I lost his name in the middle with the orange. It's Kim's brother, whose name is just left me. And then on the far right-hand side is James Harrison Walker. Joseph, yes, Joseph.
And on that note, we are at the 9 o'clock hour. So poor Jennifer, if we can give her a big round of applause for speaking history.